Yeah, cream of the crop, Devil Dog Gaming, snap into it!
Now it's time for fun with Rico.
Took me only 15 minutes to get to the top of this mountain, and I can finally do what I've been waiting for. Now my life is complete. Now to get back down the mountain. Man, I'll tell you what, them bad guys, they don't discriminate. They'll let anybody shoot a gun on their group. Is that the bridge to be or not to be? Not to be. Well, I just thought I'd drop by in this new neighborhood here. Nice place. Wonder what this guy's doing over here. Hey son, you enjoying that carousel? Yeah, that's good. Nice to meet you, man. You know, with all the wars and civil unrest going around here lately, it's so hard for me and my son to be able to get out and enjoy a day like today. Boy, look at him. He's having fun on that carousel. What's your name, man? Rico. Man, a carousel can't get any funner for him than that. I can make it funner. How about that? What the hell? It looks a lot funner. My God. Why the hell did you do that, man? Just cause.
Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Just Cause 4. It was developed by Avalanche Studios and published by Square Enix and was just released on December 4th of 2018 for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and Steam. It is a third-person action-adventure game in a huge multi-environmental world where you once again play as Rico Rodriguez, this time in the fictional South American country known as Solaris, fighting alongside the local rebels against the evil private army known as the Black Hand. This game world is rather huge, but it is about the same size of Just Cause 3. It consists of a massive desert, a rainforest, an alpine section, and grasslands. Now, the game engine has been tweaked to allow for way smarter AI enemies and non-playable characters, with better animations and physics rendering, and most notably, the addition of extreme weather effects, including epic blizzards, tornadoes, and massive sandstorms, and more. Now, one thing I'll have to say is they say that they have tweaked the AI in this, but I have found some parts where the AI is pretty stupid, as you see this clip right here. I somehow think in a real-world scenario, nobody would willingly be driving straight towards a fucking tornado like that. Dude, hey, let's get a little closer to the tornado, kids, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh, God. Shit's just like popping right in, man. That ain't good. That's like last gen kind of fuck up. Now, along with these additions, Rico once again has his trusty wingsuit to glide around the world with, his parachute, which literally you can deploy and retract in like 2 seconds, a half a foot off the ground, which is unrealistic as hell, but fun. And of course, this mighty grapple hook. And it comes with the new addition of airlifters, balloons that you can attach to people and items and just about anything that you can lift them away. Them, just like Rico's grapple, can be upgraded and modified in different ways. A good example of that is like the gas that you use in these airlifters. You can have it from helium to nitrogen, so you can have it explosive. You can have it modified to where they'll follow you, and you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. And of course, with the other sets of explosives and jets that you get in the game, the destructible buildings and areas, it allows for some very pretty and very epic destruction possibilities. Now, as for the in-game war that's going on and how you clear out sections of the map, that's gone through a change as well. You no longer have to go to each section and clear out all areas and kill all bad guys by just destroying them to liberate the area. You can now also, along with doing the destruction, also do something known as liberation objectives that'll appear, missions that you can do, and also the ability to send soldiers into areas you haven't been in yet to help clear out the baddies to make it easier to clear the areas. And once you raise your chaos meter to a certain level, it'll clear out that map area and you can progress on. And of course, you also get to pilot tons of different vehicles in the game. I mean, everything from cars, trucks, planes, blimps, boats, just about anything can be used. And fortunately, I am happy to say this game does not feature any microtransactions. People were worried about that. They were worried in early development that they thought that it said there was going to be microtransactions. Fortunately, there are no microtransactions in this game. And it is a single player experience only. Sorry, people, there is no online multiplayer in this game. It would be pretty cool, but I could see the fact of the matter. If you have a bunch of stuff blowing up with the physics, the dynamic physics engine in this game, and also with the epic tornadoes and sandstorms and stuff like that, I could see it, honestly, the game engine not being able to handle it playing it in a multiplayer aspect. Now, this game will receive 3 DLC packs in the coming future. They are known as Daredevils, which will be a racing-themed DLC pack. Demons, where you get to fight demons that come from hell, which actually kind of sounds pretty cool. You know, supernatural aspects in a game like this actually sound pretty cool. I mean, imagine a demon trying to come and attack you, and you like hook a big steel crate to his face and smash him with it. That sounds kind of neat. And the third and final one will be known as Danger. That's where they will be adding new technology, enemies, and secret weapons into the game. Now, all in all, my experience with this game is it is a fun, frantic, arcadey type game. It is super over the top. I mean, it's like Rambo style action in terms of the constant zipping around, the shooting you do. Now, the shooting mechanics are good. They got a lock-on mode where you'll lock on to the closest enemy target, and then from there you can move the reticle around and shoot. The only thing I have found a problem with is when you're like moving or you're on a vehicle, because there's like certain escort missions you'll do, and enemy vehicles are zipping around. It's kind of hard to target the enemy vehicles because the lock-on, when you hold your trigger down, has this zoom, and it can actually make it kind of difficult to aim on enemies because you'll zoom in real quick, and just firing blind from the hip is a little bit easier, but not by much. So I find that it's nothing that you can't adjust to as you play the game, but it's something that I think that should have been touched with when they were developing the title to work on tweaking the shooting mechanics. I mean, don't get me wrong, it kind of reminds me of what the hell's the name of that game? Like Saints Row style in terms of the shooting mechanics. That's kind of a way to describe it. This game takes the mechanics of shooting from Saints Row. It takes the destruction from the games like Mercenaries and Mercenaries 2 and combines it in a big epic game world similar to like a Grand Theft Auto in terms of all the vehicles that you can pilot, with the ability of those balloons, your jets, which can add for some really fun, and of course the massive appeal is downright the grapple hook. I mean, you being able to grapple just about anywhere with your parachute that you can pop out. I mean, literally, you can use a grapple to pull you like a half a foot off the ground. turn on your, release your parachute that allows you to fly up into the air. And then from once you're in the air, you can switch your wingsuit seamlessly to glide down to a new area, to shoot and attack enemies, crush them with boxes. I like connecting enemies to each other and watching them smack together like Three Stooges style. That's kind of cool. And if you want, you can even get those damn balloons. You can like bring in a tank with a balloon and have them follow you, and then shoot the balloons and have the tank squish the bad guys. I mean, the actual amount of possibilities with the destruction and the abilities that you can do in this actually lead to some really fun and really over the top aspects, which is hands down the best part of this game. Being able to blow up giant bridges and buildings and just about everything, and watching how the physics work is very well done. I mean, I have had some issues where, like, I knock down a tower, and when my guy touches on the piece of the tower, he starts zipping around real fast. So there are some minor glitches with the game, but nothing that's actually game breaking. And since people ask me, yes, this game does come with a day one patch. I think it's to fix a lot of the bugs, but yes, it does have a day one patch that is a pretty big patch, and it does take a good amount of time to download and install this game. But in the end, for a 30 to 40 plus hour long adventure that is roughly the game world size of Just Cause 3, for $60 with 3 upcoming DLCs, I would say if you're a fan of the previous Just Cause series, this is actually an improvement from the last ones. And I can say, if you're willing to spend the money, go ahead and pick it up. You'll have yourself a good time. You get more than enough gameplay for the money that you're paying. In the end, it is a really fun, over the top, really fun game. And with the abilities that Rico has and his upgrade system and the way you can modify them and the way you can take out enemies in the game world, makes for a really harrowing and action eccentric adventure. Just keep in mind, it is rather corny. The voice acting isn't the best, but considering the style game this is, it's not meant to be taken serious. There's no doubt about it. This is meant to be taken as a stupid popcorn action movie type game. And in the end, that's exactly what it does. And I can actually recommend you pick it up and play it. If you ain't got the money yet, just wait until it goes on sale. I'd say highly recommend that you rent it. But if you're a fan of the other Just Cause series, I say yes, hands down, go ahead and pick it up. I guarantee you, this game is actually pretty damn fun, even though it might have some slight flaws. But in the end, it's a pretty damn good game. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to say thank you for everyone who subscribes to my channel. I want to say thank you for everyone who watches this video. Please leave a comment below. I love returning messages to all you people that leave comments. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date whenever I release new videos. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out.